I'll read. I'm bringing this update to you the night before because I've got an early start tomorrow and I'm not going to have time to do an update tomorrow. So it's, what is it, Thursday night, and the inevitable's happened. We've had a disaster today. So I'm going to go through. Lady Luck's deserted us all of a sudden after a good week and a half, and I'm going to go through what's happened today. So as you can see, Romford and Newcastle have both paused today, so we've had losing 2 consecutive losses on both, and we've suffered some quite big losses, although saying that, they could have been worse. I'll go through Romford first then, and as you can see, it was about, well, 5:30 this evening. We lost the first race at Romford at odds of 7.5, and we lost £6.49 there, 7.8. And then the very next race at 17.44, the forecast came in again, and we lost £59.92 there. So adding those together, that's a good £65, 66. So obviously the strategy paused then, and we're down £33 on that track because of the loss there. Obviously we were up about £30 or £40, and then that's taken down to minus 33. So that's paused. It's a bit disappointing because it's two decent tracks that we've lost today. And then I thought, oh well, there was actually something before Romford which I'm going to come on to later on because it's not as disastrous, but it has gone a bit odd. But I'm going to come on to that after Newcastle because it's not as bad. And then Newcastle then, after the Romford issue, we actually lost 680 there at 1958. In the very next race, won. And then it looks like there was a race skipped probably because of the odds or the number of dogs running. And so at 20:46, 8:45 this evening, we lost the one at 3.75, which is very low odds. So I understand probably why that one came in, because it was probably 2 clear favourites in the race, and they just happened to finish in that order. And then the next race, which was 9.8, this is where we normally recoup the losses. Luckily, we only had, I'm saying luckily, we had £3.75 on because of the low loss here. So we only ended up losing £33, and then at £2.75 there, so £35, which means Newcastle's paused and it's still in £3.25 profit. So not the end of the world, but not so happy that we lost another good track there. And the plan for these now is just to leave them for the moment and see if we lose any more. It does mean, however, that we're left with only 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tracks in the green instead of 12, which will obviously reduce our potential profits each day. So the third one, which is very odd, well, is it? Let's have a look at it. If I move up into the red tracks, this is the first thing I saw today. So Sheffield's been paused. Bearing in mind Newcastle and Romford hadn't been paused at this point. I think it was sometime this afternoon I realised Sheffield had been paused, and it was minus 59 pence on the red. So I moved down, just totally assuming, because the rules for the red are exactly the same as the green with regards to the odds. The only thing I haven't put in the red is that on the red tracks, we do put bets on where there's less than 6 dogs running. So I'm wondering if it was that. But when I moved down to green, I was fully expecting Sheffield to have turned itself off. And when I looked, it's down to £16.97 profit. So that's quite a bit down actually. When I open that one up, you can see that 13.44 was the last race, We only got on 4 races today on the 23rd. We won one, we lost one, we won one, and we lost one on the green track, on the green strategy. So 13.44, we lost odds of 5.2. So if I go up and have a look at the red, I was putting 2 pence on. You can see we lost 2 in a row. We lost 11.58 and 12.43. 11.58 was 9.6, and the 12.43 was 9. But when I go down here, you can see there it's only put on 3 bets as well on those 3 today. Sorry, on that race meet, that's only put on 3 bets. The 11.13, 11.58, and the 12.43. So our green track hasn't mimicked that. It hasn't put 2 bets on these 2 tracks, is what I thought. So if we look at 12.43 and 11.58 down here, they're not on. Basically, it's done something totally different. And I was wondering how that was, but the odds are so close to 9.8. I'm wondering if they were over 10 at some point, so it got on the red and not on the green. But 13.44, can't get these on the same screen because this Mac screen's really small. I'm trying to keep the font big so you guys can see the actual text. They're just not similar. Well, they're not the same, which you'd think they'd count the same races. But I also noticed as well, and I might have a look at this in more detail. I think on the reds I'm getting on a minute before, and on the greens I'm getting on 30 seconds before the off. So it must be something to do with that. Anyway, we're lucky still to have Sheffield, I think, is the summary on that one, because it could have easily turned itself off today as well. So all in all, a bit of a disastrous day. I am going to reset Sheffield now because of this. The last one, it's ended on what I call a cliffhanger there. So I'm going to reset that, especially after the rest of the day we've had today. So I'm going to reset that. So that'll start from scratch tomorrow. I will also, after this video, I will reset these paused ones and get them going again in the red, but I'm not going to put them back into the green. I'm just going to leave the green as it is for the moment after a poor day today. So a couple other things here. We've got Suffolk Downs as well. I'm not happy about this one at all. Again, we won one, lost one, and won one on the 21st, 2 days ago, and then today there's been a whole meet of about 12 races. It's only got on 1 bet at 9.8, which tells me all the other races, the odds were over 9.8, and this one, 9.8, actually lost. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reset this one for one last time and see if it carries on. It just seems to be stuttering all the time. It's one of those that's just stuttering. So I'm going to reset that one, and then that's its final chance. If I move along here, is it on any profit? No, it's £6.80 down. So I think Suffolk Downs on its last chance. I'm not too keen on Perry Bar either. It's kind of the same. It's in kind of the same state. It's like win, loss, a couple of wins there. I'll see how that goes, but we're not getting on many races at all there either. 3 today out of the 12 or however many races there was that meet. So today we've lost 1 and won 2. So I will leave that. I will leave those 2 running, but their cards are marked. And one other thing to mention today, which was really, really weird, is this one, this Nottingham one here. You can see it's on 41.99, because I tend to just glance down here, and if they're not divisible by £1, then I know they haven't got a plan. Obviously Newcastle's turned off, Romford's turned off. And this one here, I'm seeing 41.99, is that ended on a cliffhanger. And when I opened it up, It hasn't. I did lose a one here, and then luckily recovered because that was quite a big loss at 9.4, 9.4. All these are quite high, actually, all these 9s. But this race here, I just haven't, I've got no words. I don't know why on earth has it put 99 pence on. I mean, you could think, oh, some kind of rounding error or something, but I don't see how that would be the case because we're putting a £1 lay bet on. It's as simple as that. That is our stake. Our stake is a £1 lay bet, level stake £1. And it's not like there's no wins or losses either side of it. So I have no idea where I got 99 pence from. But we're going to have to live with that one. That should have been £1 there. I know it's only a penny, so it's not the end of the world, but this is always going to end in 99 at the moment until we get 2 consecutive losses. Anyway, that was just a little weird one that I've thrown in there. So that's about it for this update, other than showing you the numbers. I'm not going to go into tomorrow's race meet because I don't know even if I can get what they should be on Betfair Exchange now. But you can see the losses for the day. Huge, minus £96.15. I think about 60 of that is 60 odd of that will be Romford, and then the other 25-30 is Newcastle. So that brings our running profit right down, but you know, we're still running at a profit. We will expect losses, and I have said on numerous occasions before, especially last week where we were doing so well, that when we do get a loss, it'll be between 50 and 85 pounds, and that was correct for Romford. Newcastle was slightly less because of the first race that lost was only 3.75 odds. Okay, so that's where we're at the moment. I did say I'd get on as soon as we did have a bad day, and that's happened today. Unfortunately, it's happened on 2 tracks. I really preferred, I was really expecting just the one on a specific day. However, that's 2. Could have been worse, so could have been 3, could have easily been Sheffield somehow, but wasn't. So we move on. We've taken a loss. We're still in a profit. It's obviously, you can't expect to go up, 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 up. It's got to have a bit of a dip. I think I'll put a graph together on this screen here at some point showing this going up and down, because we need to sort of show this loss for the day. Hopefully things will pick up. We go into Friday with only 10 green tracks though. What I'll probably do on the next update tomorrow night or Saturday. In fact, I'm pretty busy all day tomorrow, so that probably not get an update out tomorrow. So this one now is for tomorrow, and then the next update is going to probably be Saturday morning at the earliest. But what I will do is look to see if there's any more candidates in the red list that we can move into the green list to either, to replace Romford and Newcastle, basically. I probably will try and look at some of the others that we can get in, rather than, I mean, that one there, Monmore, like for example, it's 16 out of 18, 89%. That could possibly go down in the green for a period of time. I'll have a look at that. And we'll get these, I'll get these Sheffield, Romford and Newcastle ones into our, I'll get the numbers into the spreadsheet here, and we'll reset them and move on. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Bad day at the office, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers now. Bye.